Jai Shri Ram. If your intentions are good, and any act will give you punya. But if your intentions are bad, then the same activity will give you pap. So your intention decides whether an activity will be considered a sin or not. There was a big dacoit in one jungle. It was in the old time when people used to travel from jungle, not in the cars or other vehicles. They used to travel by on foot. There used to be a dacoit. He was a very famous and very big one. He used to loot everybody who used to pass from that location where he was living. But not only he used to loot from those people, he also used to kill those people. Because the dacoit was a very powerful one, the power was so much that it intoxicated his mind. He, under the influence of so much power, he used to kill people for fun. He could have very well take from those people, loot those people, and let them go. But he didn't do that. He used to loot people and kill them because he was enjoying that power. Now, while he was doing that, of course, for all these crimes which he was committing by looting people and killing people, he was gaining a lot of pap from it. He was a sinner. So one fine day, one Mahatma was going from that jungle, and it was a very powerful Mahatma, Tapasvi Mahatma. When he was crossing from that jungle, the dacoit saw the Mahatma, and he came to the Mahatma and said that, "Mahatma ji, give me all your belongings and I'm going to kill you." So Mahatma looked at the dacoit, and because he was a very knowledgeable one and very powerful saint, carrying a powerful aura around him, the Mahatma ji challenged the dacoit. "Why do you want to kill me? No human being is allowed to harm other human beings or other creatures on this planet. So you are not allowed to kill me. Why do you want to kill me?" So he told Mahatma ji that looting people and killing people is my nature, because I am a dacoit. This is my nature. Mahatma told that whatever you have done so far, that does not define you as a human. You can always change your acts and come out of this sinful life. On hearing the words of Mahatma and also observing the aura which Mahatma ji was carrying, those words influenced the dacoit. And he realized that whatever he was doing, it was wrong. And he can change whatever wrong he has done so far, and he can still convert into a good human being. So he started repenting and told Mahatma that I want to no longer continue this life of sin, and I want to lead a good life. So he requested Mahatma ji that, "Mahatma ji, can you take me as your disciple? I want to live under your guidance and change my life and do some good deeds." Mahatma ji praised the dacoit, saying that your intention seemed to be good. You want to change your life, you want to change your activities. But as of now, I cannot take you as my disciple because your soul is impure. Because of all the sins you have committed so far, your soul has become impure, and you have to purify your soul before I can take you as my disciple. So dacoit asked Mahatma ji, "What should I do to purify my soul?" Mahatma ji told the dacoit that you have to go and visit all the holy places across India, visit all the holy places, do the darshana of all the gods, and then come back to me. Once your soul is purified, I will take you as my disciple. Now, dacoit was confused for one thing, that how will he realize that his soul has become pure? Like, there are so many holy places, pilgrimages across India. Now, he can't keep visiting all the places, right? There should be some event when he realizes that his soul has become pure and he can come back to Mahatma Ji. So Mahatma Ji picked one piece of wood from the nearby place and gave it to the dacoit. It was a dry piece of wood, maybe fallen from some tree. And he gave it to the dacoit and said that once this wood becomes green, at that point in time you can assume that your soul has become pure and you can come back to me and I will take you as my disciple. So the dacoit took that piece of wood and he started his journey to visit all the holy places. Now during his journey at one place, it became dark and the dacoit thought that I should probably rest for some time. I mean, during the night he has to sleep. So he started looking for some place to sleep. So he found a big banyan tree. Now banyan tree are typically giants. They have like big branches and the roots dropping from the branches. So he picked one such banyan tree and he thought, I'll sleep here. Now the moment he laid down on the ground, before he could sleep, he heard some people sitting on the banyan tree and talking to each other. There were four people. Those four people were talking to each other and making a plan to kill the nearby villagers. One burglar, he was talking to the other one and saying that we will burn this whole village, and when the people will run because of fire, they will run out of the village. We will kill all of them and take all their belongings and then we will run away. On hearing this, the dacoit realized that all the villagers are going to die. And if I kill these four burglars, I can save those villagers. And given that I have already committed so many sins in my life, if I commit one more, I'm sure along with all the older sins, this will also be washed off when I visit all the holy places and do the darshanas. So he decided to kill those four people. So he, in a loud voice, he talked to one of the burglars and said that I am so and so dacoit. I have done this all of my life, looted people, killed people, used choppers and halberds and all of that. I am your guru in this, and I can tell you one thing for sure, that your plan is not going to work. So those four people, they thought to themselves that we know this dacoit, and if he's saying our plan is not going to work, there's a very good chance that our plan is flawed. So they thought, we'll discuss with the dacoit and then we'll probably change our plan based on his suggestion. So they started coming down one at a time. On the ground, dacoit was sitting and he was planning to kill these people. So when one burglar jumped down, dacoit held the guy from his neck and killed him by hand. He was an expert in killing people. He has been doing this all his life, so he was an expert in doing this. So one at a time, these guys kept jumping and he used to hold the neck of the burglar and he used to kill them. So all four people he killed like that. Now after killing all of those four people, he looked at the dead bodies all around and he thought that I cannot sleep here anymore because these four bodies are here. I would probably pick some other tree to sleep under, and tomorrow I will continue my journey as planned. So he picked that dry wooden piece which Mahatma Ji gave him, and he started moving to find out another tree to sleep under. Now, the moment he picked this wooden piece, he realized that the wood has become green and it has germinated. And he remembered Mahatma Ji told him that if this wood become green, then you assume that your soul has been purified, and you can come back to me and I will take you as my disciple. So he came back from that point itself. Next morning he reached the Mahatma Ji again, and Mahatma Ji looked at him and he became astonished that he came back so soon. So Mahatma Ji asked the dacoit, which holy places have you visited that you came back so soon, assuming that your soul has been purified? So dacoit told Mahatma Ji, I have not visited any holy place. Rather, I have killed 4 more people and came back. So Mahatma Ji couldn't believe what he's saying. So he showed the wooden piece and said, Mahatma Ji, you told me that if this wood becomes green, that means my soul is purified and I can come back. So here I am, the wood is green now. So Mahatma Ji asked him the whole story and he told him how he killed 4 people. And then Mahatma Ji realized that why this wooden piece has become green, because what he did was still a crime, but he did that with the intention of saving those villagers. He did not do this for his own gains or with any selfish intentions. So that is the reason he gained punya from that activity and his soul is purified now. So he told the dacoit that you have not only saved the villagers, but you have also saved the other creatures, animals, farmland in that village, which is the livelihood of those villagers in that village. So because your intention was to save the village and villagers, the act of killing those people is not considered a sin anymore. It is considered a punya for you. If you are a family man, or you are a saint or a Mahatma, and if you are doing any activity to help others or to make others' life easy, or in the path of God, to be closer to the God, that activity will give you punya. You will move closer to the God. But if you do the same activity with the intention of harming somebody, with the intention of gaining from somebody, that same activity will give you power and you will be away from God. So do things with the right intentions. Even if you are doing your day-to-day things, make sure that your intention is to help others. Intention is to make somebody's life easy in the path of God, and all those activities will give you punya. Jai Shri Ram.